In the 19th century, Britain had made herself into the workshop of the world. Great factories were at the centre of great cities. Powerful machines replaced cottage industries. Steam replaced horsepower. Coal was king, and the Lancashire boiler his consort. In 1954, coal's industrial market topped a record 57 million tonnes. Coal had fueled industry for over 200 years. But very soon, a new power was to claim the throne. By the end of the decade, British industry was courted and won by oil from the Middle East. It was a golden era of cheap and plentiful energy, but the honeymoon was not to last. Since October 1973, the world has witnessed an energy revolution. As reserves are depleted, the barrel price has gone sky high. Despite exploitation of Britain's own reserves in the North Sea, the demand for oil and natural gas will outstrip supply by the year 2000. If British industry is to survive the rigours of a high-cost energy world, it must take positive action now. The swing back to coal has already begun. Coal is today the most economic fossil fuel to burn, and Britain has a guaranteed supply for another 300 years. Near Cheltenham, scientists and engineers are finding new ways to make coal an even more viable fuel at the Coal Research Establishment. In the past, solid fuel, because it's solid, has been more difficult to handle than oil or gas, but new systems developed at Cheltenham overcome the disadvantages. This tipping hopper is designed to avoid the expensive excavation of an underground bunker. As the hopper is tipped, the coal falls down to one side where a screw feed transports it into the boiler house system. Another coal handling technique is to suck the fuel up through a pipe. A special pickup nozzle maintains a free flow of coal. The system can move up to 20 tons of coal an hour at low cost. The only power required is supplied by just one small fan. Today's image of coal is a far cry from that of the past. CRE's new boiler research installation has been custom built to test new designs and to improve existing techniques. This particular design is well established, with sales of over 1,000 units. But there's always room for improvement. Although de-ashing is a simple and clean operation with this boiler, it has to be done manually. Together with the manufacturers, CRE is developing a new fire grate that will do the job automatically. Automatic coal and ash handling systems are not only being applied to conventional plant, they're also part and parcel of a brand new breed of boiler, the fluidized bed. Coal is burned in a hot bed of sand. Compressed air makes the bed bubble like a liquid, giving rapid and efficient combustion. The fluid bed system is tailor-made to meet industry's exacting demands. Low capital cost, automatic control, easy maintenance and high efficiency. As a bonus, the bed will burn a wide range of coal grades and safeguard the environment. Before any boiler is approved, its flue gases are carefully analysed to make sure emissions are well within current legislation. The Derwent Valley in Derbyshire has long been a centre of industry. It's the home of Europe's largest dye works. By the end of the year, the Ambergate factory will boast the world's first combined heat and power system based on a fluidized bed. The boiler will generate steam to drive a turbo alternator to make electricity and at the same time supply process steam for heating the dye vats. Each week, the factory produces about 40 tons of industrial waste, fibre and fats from the dyeing process. At present, this has to be dumped, an expensive exercise and an environmental nuisance. But waste disposal will no longer be a problem. The waste products can be burned as a fuel in the fluidized bed. Energy conservation has always been an important issue, more so today than in the past. The fluid bed installation will pay for itself within 7 months. A wallpaper factory in Blackburn has found another answer to rising energy costs. These multi-fuel boilers replaced a much larger and less efficient plant. They can burn oil, gas or coal equally well. By burning coal alone, the fuel bills are reduced by 1/3. This cost saving is a decisive factor at a time when industry and domestic consumers know only too well the escalation of their fuel bills. In Edmonton, North London, a district heating scheme operates on hot water supplied from one central boiler house. The plant was first commissioned in 1971 and is operated by Associated Heat Services. A fluidized bed boiler was installed in 1980 to increase the boiler house capacity. The boiler provides a useful test and demonstration facility, and several other units have already been sold based on this commercial design. The scheme supplies heat and hot water to over 2,000 homes, as well as the nearby shopping complex and swimming pool. The need to re-equip British industry with modern coal-fired plant is now officially recognised. The British coal industry continues to invest £800 million a year to make sure that British coal remains available in quantity. Over the next 2 years, the government is offering a grant scheme worth £50 million to help companies meet the capital cost of conversion. In 1981, for the first time in decades, coal has taken the major share of the British energy market. The swing back to coal is well underway.